E vamos lá. Tentar conhecer esse joguinho aqui que tá todo mundo falando, aparentemente. O aniversário de 80 anos da vovó. Vou empacotar. Amanhã quer que eu arrume meu quarto para me preparar para a mudança na próxima semana. Demorou um pouco, mas estou quase. Só faltam algumas coisas para arriscar na lista de afazeres. Controle do personagem agora. Computador antigão, hein? Nossa, eu tenho que encaixotar minhas coisas, sério? Pra fazer uma mudança. Rename Gate. Aquele cara que... Aquele artista que ficou conhecido pela obra do... Isso não é um cachimbo, né? Ceci n'est pas un pain. Pegar tabloide. Eu me casei com o pé grande. É o título da matéria do negócio. Que doideira. Pegar geodo. Tá, vamos encaixotar as coisas, vai. É isso que a gente tem que fazer. Escova de cabelo. Vamos dar uma olhadinha na escova. Tem umas coisinhas aqui, bracelete da amizade. Tess and friend.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
O Tamagotchi. Tá morto o Tamagotchi. Há muito tempo, pelo jeito. Vou levar ele comigo, porque não? Encaixotar aqui o pôster. Plástico bolha. Ah, eu posso estourar o plástico bolha, que incrível. Afinal de contas, pra que serve o plástico bolha, né? Se não pra isso. A torcer pra nossa estrela no basquete, quando a temporada começar. Tô tentando ver se tem alguma coisa que vai ser importante pra história aqui. Depois eu leio tudo. Bora empacotar tudo. Meu esmalte. Empacota. Minha canequinha. Andrômeda Theatre. Tá. Nossa, quantos detalhes, né? Na canequinha, que da hora. Borracha. Uma fatura? Fatura do quê? Ok. Passagem de avião.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Isso é algo que não dá pra empacotar. panfleto. Pegando tudo, mais borracha, parece um batom, calendário. Não faz sentido acontecer aqui porque é uma coisa meio descartável, né? Ensino médio de Greenville.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Tirando basicamente tudo aqui do quarto. Cartãozinho de aniversário. O que tá passando no rádio? Música super psicodélica. Vou botar meu geodo. As estrelas não saem daqui. É isso, não? Ah, o coelhinho aqui, quase esqueci. Tarefa feita.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to the basement.
Interessante.
There's something I want to show you.
As partes
The
de
basement.
de CGI são tipo
What is it?
graphic novel.
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
I love it!
Adorei, por que não?
Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
Ela é rica.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
wanna just take a minute and look around and see what's left? I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Ugh, oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
Eu vou dar uma olhada nas coisas da casa agora.
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
Vou fazer com a marreta. Realmente só os itens de enfeite aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui. Não deve ter muita coisa para olhar. Estilete. Fazer um cafezão.
I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
You are. But I've still got time.
Quantos anos você tem, garota?
Oh, how did this end up down here?
Huh. Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited you both got about going on those digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
Your dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination. I'll give him that.
É. Sem chance.
Ugh, Mom, please quit already.
Nenhum jogo faz apologia ao cigarro mais. O que não deixa de estar certo. De certo modo.
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America, not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like...
Like, I said so, and I'm your mother?
Eu preciso de uns instantes pra ir pegar alguma coisa pra beber. E eu vou só desligar meu áudio. Não vou nem pausar a live nem nada do tipo. Estou de volta.
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Que bonito. Ateliê. Que a pessoa tinha.
What's this thingy? Maybe to smooth out the surface so there's no bumps?
Parece que sim. Várias ferramentas aqui que a gente consegue
Is this...
interagir mesmo fazendo
Some
nada.
of the last pottery your grandmother made. Yep. After her fine motor skills started to go.
It's still kind of beautiful. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Não dá pra mexer em mais nada aqui.
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Seja o que for, é o que o jogo não
Unbelievable.
quer que a gente saiba agora.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Vou tentar achar esse livro aí. Em primeiro lugar, vou procurar um livro no lixo do banheiro.
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Ela era escritora. Foda. Bonito.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Parece que tá aqui o tal livro. Vou olhar mais pra cá.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Cartaz de um musical. Nada aqui.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
All right. We can go up there, but you go first.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Eu acho que a gente tô com a sensação de que a gente vai achar alguma coisa mais interessante do que esse livro aqui nesse sótão, viu? Bonequinhas.
Okay, well, this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
Violão. O sonzinho das cordas vibrando quando colocou o violão de volta.
What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But,
Mom?
hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something...
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
A mala estranha no compartimento secreto no sótão. Será que a vovó Ellen escondeu lá? Porque as respostas podem estar lá dentro. Bora abrir essa mala. O que tem?
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
Bonitas as fotos. Ela era apoiadora do Nixon. O jogo não vai fazer nenhum comentário sobre isso, mas seria engraçado.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Deixa eu ver o que mais eu vou olhar aqui. Bastante coisa pra ver nessa mala. Imitação de quebra-queixo. Como será que está no original? Sistema solar abstrato, bolinhas de gorjetas na pedra
Weird
estranha.
little rocks.
Pra mim parece mais
these little
amuletos.
stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic. Grandma's sunglasses? Vintage. Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life.
Furgão maneiro.
Groovy van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen... cheating on Grandpa?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue! Grandma, what were you up to?
Livres e felizes. Realmente tá rolando alguma coisa, né?
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Tem alguém puxando meus fios aqui. Essa pessoa puxando meus fios aqui, ó. Fala oi. Vai lá. Bora abrir então, né? Agora que a gente já tá aqui. Falando da mãe dela. Dramas adolescentes usuais. Uma chave.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the old place out. To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
Oh, God.
Quando você mostra os cães, os gatos ficam com ciúme.
You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip! This is gonna be great.
Indo pra casa de veraneio secreto para descobrir o lance do homem misterioso da vovó Ellen. Quem sabe podemos encontrar. Ok. Que legal, cara. Mistura o contraste aqui de arte, né? Tem umas coisas em 3D. Completamente cartunesca. Ficou interessante essa composição aqui. Deixa eu olhar pra paisagem.
What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old two-lane north route from before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though. So I wanted to take it again.
It's nice out here. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a lot more cars on the road, and little shops and towns along the way. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
Aqui as instruções aqui de como chegar no lugar que a gente tá indo.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
Tá bom, foi mal aí. Vai se mexendo dela. Só isso. Chiclete trimenta. Tipo notinha fiscal, né? Certificado de registro de veículo. Nada interessante.
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but yeah, sure.
We keep peeling back the layers of Chopin's genius with a piece that can only be...
Só tem uma estação pra pegar aqui. Não tem outra.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
Só tem essas duas opções.
So, a super long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think, summer of 68.
Ah, pirralha mesmo.
1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
So why did you stop going?
Oh, yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
He'd work late at the video store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
Watching movies on the store monitors.
You've got to have something on for the customers. Closing is a pain in the butt. And he'd manage the schedules and store finances. He even made the window displays.
Fine, those were pretty cool. No. I mean, I guess there is a real reason I never told your father about the old summer place. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
Vamos ser otimista aqui.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, you know, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like, you know, like shoe elves. I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Fine. Then where are we going to live?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No.
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company, you know.
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, you know, it's not doing great, but...
Mom.
What?
Não vou ser tão duro com as palavras como essa primeira opção aqui.
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here.
Excuse me?
He could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west. For work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just... work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Os principais atritos delas vão ser certamente em função dessa relação com...
The radio station went away.
Yeah, we're pretty far out here.
Maybe I'll see if I can find anything else.
Realmente nenhuma funciona agora. Ela mesma foi pedir. Quando ela se sente no meio dessa confusão, sempre frustração para anos. Aquela passagem era para Visitar o pai dela?
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Não vou mentir não. Por
Yes?
que mentiria?
Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's
Que divórcio mal resolvido, né?
not supposed to. Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom,
A vanzinha.
well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more.
Of a dump?
Weathered than the
Você
last
botou
time I
sujo
was
aqui.
here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Deve ter muitas coisas antigas e legais lá dentro. Algumas pistas sobre a identidade do homem misterioso da vovó Ellen. Vamos dar uma olhada nas coisas que tem aqui. Comentário.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened?
Hmm?
To August. She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
Nada pra ver aqui aparentemente, né?
It's your groovy van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the groovy stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little criminal! All right, I'm on the case. The groovy stuff is so close, I can taste it. What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
Tem outro jeito de entrar. Vamos tentar as outras portas, né?
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
E o legal é que essas diferenças que elas estavam discutindo agora nem são coisas que a gente conhece de alguma forma aqui no Brasil, né? Diferenças culturais muito fortes. Revista de jardinagem. Garden Play. Revista de TV. Nossa, mas há quantos anos essas coisas estão aqui?
Mom, you know what it sounds like. You had a Francine.
I guess I did.
I've never heard of Lori before. Are you still in touch with her?
It was short for Dolores. Maybe you've heard me talk about my old friend Dolores?
No, I don't think so.
We haven't spoken in years. One of those friends you have in high school and then college happens and, you know.
Eu acho que sim, cara. Acho que acontece.
That'll probably happen with me and Francine. She wants to go to a theater program in New York. And then on to Broadway.
We'll tell her to stay in town. We can cast her at the Andromeda.
Né?
No offense, but Greenville is too small time for her.
So you don't think you'll stay in touch?
I mean, we'll talk on AIM and whatnot, but she'll be hanging out with all her cool new theater friends and going to the Empire State Building every day and whatever New York people do. And as soon as I have a little more work in my portfolio, I'm applying all over the place in Silicon Valley. Friendster, Blogster, all the stirs.
Monster?
Yes! Monster.com. That's how I'll find the job.
You know, while you work on your portfolio, you could get your degree right near home.
Mom, please, stop. We're in an abandoned mobile home right now. I don't want to argue about college.
Well, then don't argue, just listen.
Why would I go to college and then apply for jobs when I could just skip the college and then apply for jobs right away? Cut out the middleman.
I think college is a little more than a middleman. But maybe you're right. This isn't the best place to have this discussion. Let's keep looking.
Achar o quarto dela, né? Nossa, tem muita coisa pra ver.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? Wait, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager.
Como algo de
I don't think I
paralisia
was
do
the
sono.
most, I don't know, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself, one who would always listen.
Amigo imaginário. Tenso. Soturno vivia nas sombras. Interessante. Igual que tinha na casa da avó dela. Precipitação, ok.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling? Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
Oh my god, a bad boy?
Honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Ah, no. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or...?
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow. Did I hit a nerve?
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for more relevant things.
Padrão de beleza dos anos 60. Com a arma não dá pra interagir. Dá jeito de entrar naquele quarto.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
Perdi pequeno detalhe de diálogo sobre por onde que ela vai se esgueirar e tentar entrar. Deixa eu ver se dá pra... Não conseguimos contorná-lo, mas tem um alçapão estranho no chão. Talvez dê pra... Ah, tá, beleza. Alçapão. Alçapão... Não, não é aqui. Alçapão estranho no chão onde? Cadê? Será que é lá fora? Ah, deve ser. Falando de... por baixo da casa. Okay.
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the other side.
Parecia bem menor de fora.
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
Nossa, tem... Ah, essa é a cachorrinha que ela tinha falado.
Oh, cool.
Não, não é. É triste pra caralho. A cachorra que ela falou que criava quando era criança. E agora... É por aqui ou não? Tá, mas não deu pra acessar o quarto, né? Peguei um negócio pra mostrar pra ela, mas... o intuito era acessar o quarto. Deixa eu dar mais uma olhadinha. Pena que o personagem não corre. Realmente não tem botão de correr. Mas não tem. Ah, tem aqui. É assim.
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door.
Panguei.
Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat? Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near... trees? Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
Duas horas de carro.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Que fofo.
Aw, that's so romantic.
Peixinho frio, não.
It's like something out of a rom-com.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else. He told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow. Bold.
Que safado.
Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Né?
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh, God, no. No. Just, you know, it's a sleazy move.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know. Go mechanics! Oh, man. I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
I'm not gonna be a triple legacy. I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine. Oh, how fun. Wait,
A mãe dela é
did they
bem
not get to use these?
resistente quanto a falar de coisas que a filha considera instigantes e importantes, né? Bom, e essa chave aqui, provavelmente.
Aha! This must be the key to the van.
Ver o que tem aqui. Maquiagem. Sugestivo, não? Não sei se qualquer
I don't know if I
resposta-
agree with this advice. This doesn't sound very Millie to me.
Millie was just a character, honey.
I know, but didn't she usually give advice Grandma would have given? How could you tell a little kid that getting picked on was their own fault?
I don't know if that's what she meant.
It's right here. She's like, if people are mean to you, you should change. What, the bullies are right? She never told me that kind of thing when girls were being mean to me at school. She just told me to be myself.
I guess... Well, maybe if Mother could have gone back and given August the advice she gave you instead, she would have.
Sim, as pessoas
I
mudam,
hope
né?
so. Oh my god, Aunt August.
O tabuleiro Ouija.
I have
Nice.
so many questions.
Ah, não dá pra brincar com ele. Queria. Vou sair por aqui? Tá. Vamos ver o que tem no furgão, então.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined.
It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
Como em 30 anos não tem, tipo, animais vivendo aí dentro e... Sei lá, tem enferrujado tudo.
Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh.
Legal. Livros teóricos de artes cênicas.
Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Tá, não tô tão interessado nisso. As coisinhas aqui. É só isso? Ah, já vi essa carta. Realmente, parece que é só isso. Mas nada pra interagir aqui.
Find anything?
Nope.
Nada, nada. E agora? Tem mais alguma coisa pra investigar aqui? Tinha nada de relevante dentro do furgão. Dá pra entrar aqui? Não. No carona, talvez? Não. Tá faltando um botãozinho de correr aqui, mano. Sei que o intuito do jogo é ser um pouco mais contemplativo, mas... em algumas circunstâncias seria bom.
Now, what is this?
During the summers when we'd come here, I had a summer job as a waitress at the drive-in.
On roller skates? Like in the movies?
Yeah, I guess. And those movies were based on reality, you know.
You were cute.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, please, Mom, stop. You were cute then, and you're, hot mom now.
What?
According to the boys at school, you are my hot mom. You didn't know about this?
Uma MILF.
No! I am not.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's great having all the boys at school talking about how hot your mom is. It's great. Regardless, this photo of you is real neat, and I think we should keep it.
Sure. Why not?
Esse jornal.
Precious stone? This was to you?
Subtle, right? My mother was against me and Kurt being together from the start. To be fair, I would go off to who knows where with him and sometimes not come back till the morning. Now I understand how worried she must have been as a mother.
You were a bad kid? Do you ever thank your lucky stars I'm not a bad kid?
I don't know. You and Francine can stay up pretty late.
Playing The Sims and eating pizza rolls.
Yeah, you kids are wild these days.
Que mais? Tem por que pegar isso. Shampoo e condicionador de 30 anos. A pessoa tentar usar isso. Certamente não tem mais nada aqui. É um grampo de cabelo só. Mas nada relevante com ele.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it, that door's stuck.
I think... Look, we could twist the latch open if... I think I could get this open with a flathead screwdriver.
Awesome. Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little toolkit in the glove box of my van.
Nice.
Finalmente alguma coisa útil no furgão. Boa.
Holy shit.
Cartinha do Kurt. Manual do proprietário.
Find anything?
Well, I found, this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into plans, planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
Tá tudo bem, a gente percebe relacionamentos assim quando a gente é muito novo mesmo. Acaba de conhecer a pessoa e já acha que vai ser bodas de ouro já já.
He seems like maybe he just wanted something different than you.
Well, he could have told me that. Instead, he just played along, told me what I wanted to hear. Until one day it was just goodbye. Not even face to face, just this selfish little note. And he was gone. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
No, you're right. I mean, eventually every relationship ends, right? Even with Grandma, right?
Well, I mean more... No, not so much. I will always be there for you. You know that, right? Like we were there for Grandma.
Uh-huh.
But with someone you voluntarily put yourself into a relationship with, like a boyfriend or a husband or whatever, it's different.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is
Ela
he?
não foi muito honesta
Mom,
sobre várias coisas,
What
né?
happened? With you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
Well... I've got the screwdriver.
Bastante
Good.
ressentimento ali.
That's good.
Onde era mesmo? Não lembro onde era a porta. Não. Acho que foi por aqui que eu cheguei de volta no furgão.
Door, we meet again. But this time, I'm ready for you.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom. Freaky. Yet, appealing.
Eu
Oh,
achei
Grandma.
pouco assustador também. Bíblia. Ilustrada. Perfume guardado há 30 anos.
Ah, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, Let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea. The little key? From Grandma's diary?
Right.
É isso mesmo, apesar de provavelmente dar pra arrombar, né? Todo lugar tem um cinzeiro como esse. Saltzmans. Vários bilhetes de condolências quando ela perdeu o marido, né? Os dois. Estranho. Eu tenho direito. De quem é isso?
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids? Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad? Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you in August and Grandma
Está
Helen?
escalando rápido.
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9, Hop to Lake, Carndale, Ontario. Do you want to go check it out?
What? No.
No, but...
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop. The house can wait a day. This can't.
The house actually can't wait.
A day? I mean, come on. It can't be that far of a drive. It says it's right across the border. And if we don't do it now, you think we're really ever gonna come back? You could find out who this guy really was. Who your father really was. Who we really are. But not if we just turn around and go home.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay. Should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
Ou seja, no México. Hora de pegar a estrada. Beleza, nossas personagens vão pro Canadá agora. Eu vou aproveitar que eu já tô com quase 2 horas de live. Aproveitar, deixa esse cliffhanger aqui, né? Que provavelmente a história vai mudar bastante daqui pra frente. E vou pro Canadá amanhã. Continuando essa live amanhã. Então, valeu mesmo pra quem tava aqui no chat. Muito obrigado também pra quem vai assistir o VOD depois. Vai ficar gravado no canal. E até a próxima. Tchau, tchau. Valeu.